Indeed, the Lord is compassion and love. One thing we have to learn, especially from the first reading of today, is to learn the act of constant consultation with God. Moses, outside the camp, had to create what we call a tent of meeting. From time to time, we need to have a space where we can always encounter God. Some of us do that by our private altar. Some of us do that by going to the church or by going to the chapel. From time to time, it is always important to move away out of our closet, to move away out of the crowd, to move away out of our busy life and have a moment with God. The act of prayer is exactly what Moses had to teach the community. And that is also very important, that we have to inculcate the Spirit in our homes and in our families, where we can also bring our children, bring the family, and also learn to consult God in every decision and in every of our endeavors. Moses had to always meet with the people at the tent of meeting. It was at that tent of meeting the people could see the glory of the Shekinah. The people could see the clouds. The people could see the power and the supremacy of who God is. Friends in Christ, when we consult God in prayer, when we communicate to God, and when we have a relationship with God, our lives are never the same. We may be struggling with our passions. We may be struggling with our past. We may be struggling with sin. But when we are conscious of God, God automatically forgives us whatever it is that is holding us. And you can see, there Moses made a declaration. No longer will any sin be held against us, against our generations, where everybody will be treated accordingly. And it's also an opportunity. If you see in that reading, he said there was a young man, Joshua, who was also seen and is always constantly before God. And we know that over time, Joshua is going to take over from Moses. But that notwithstanding, Jesus tells us today, as good seed, we must continue to hold on to the fact that the enemy is moving around, planting distractions of all kinds. Let us not let those distractions get to us. Let us, like Jesus explained all about the parable, reminding us about the great end, the judgment day. On the judgment day, there's going to be a separation from the good and the bad. Let us try as much as possible to be conscious of the things of the Spirit and allow God to direct our hearts and our minds.
Amen.